Here is a story about a middle-aged man generally fit with no medical issues. His name is Mr. Imran. He is a hard-working 45-year-old who always takes pride in his good health. He enjoys his life with his wife and children and is also very good at work. But lately, something has changed. This story will surprise everyone as it reveals how a big health issue can be hidden behind simple leg pain, which we usually ignore. He would wake up in the middle of the night with a sharp, burning pain shooting down his legs. Pain is felt mostly over both feet and the calf area, and it resembles a burning, crawling sensation, causing his legs to move abruptly every few seconds. It was like, well, 1,000 needles pricking his skin.
Imran thought for a few days, as it's probably nothing, just a pulled muscle.
The pain was so intense that sleep became a distant dream. He tossed and turned in bed, desperate for relief. His wife, worried about his deteriorating condition, urged him to see a doctor.
You need to see a doctor. This does not seem to be normal.
Deep down, Mr. Imran knew something wasn't right. The pain was getting worse, not better. He used to take simple over-the-counter painkillers with no relief at all. As days turned into sleepless nights, he realized he couldn't ignore this any longer. His health was deteriorating and he needed answers. The impact of sleepless nights was starting to show at work. Mr. Imran, usually full of energy and focus, found it hard to concentrate. The throbbing pain in his legs was a constant distraction. He would catch himself staring blankly at his computer screen, unable to shake off the fatigue. His colleagues also noticed his behavior change and his attention to work.
Imran's boss asked, "Everything all right, Mr. Imran?"
Mr. Imran would force a smile and assure them he was fine. But the truth was, he felt far from it. The pain was affecting his work, his mood, and his ability to enjoy life. Evenings were no better. He longed to spend quality time with his family, to play with his children, but the pain left him drained and irritable. He knew he had to seek help, not just for himself, but for the sake of his loved ones. The next day, Mr. Imran finally decided to consult his doctor. He explained his symptoms, the burning pain, the numbness, the sleepless nights. The doctor listened attentively, nodding occasionally.
Can you tell me where exactly you feel the pain?
Mr. Imran pointed to his lower legs, describing the sensation in detail. The doctor then performed a physical examination, checking Mr. Imran's reflexes and blood pressure.
I'm going to need to run some tests. It could be a number of things, but we need to rule out any serious conditions.
Mr. Imran felt a surge of anxiety. He hoped it was nothing serious, but the uncertainty was unsettling. He agreed to the tests, eager to get to the bottom of his condition. The doctor explained that there were several possible causes for Mr. Imran's leg pain. One possibility was diabetes, a condition where the body doesn't produce enough insulin or use it properly, leading to high blood sugar levels. High blood sugar can damage nerves, and one can get similar pains in the legs. Another possibility was high cholesterol, which can lead to plaque buildup in the arteries, restricting blood flow to the legs. Hypertension or high blood pressure was another factor that could contribute to leg pain. The doctor also mentioned vitamin B12 deficiency, again leading to nerve damage as a potential cause. Vitamin B12 is essential for nerve health, and a deficiency can lead to nerve damage causing pain, numbness, and tingling in the extremities.
We will contact you with the results and discuss them further once we have the final clue. So we'll wait for lab results. In the meantime, try not to worry too much.
Next day, Mr. Imran returned to the doctor's office for his test results. He sat nervously across from the doctor, his heart pounding in his chest. He had tried to remain optimistic, but, the uncertainty was really gnawing at him.
The good news is, your cholesterol and blood pressure are within the normal range.
Mr. Imran let out a sigh of relief. That was one less thing to worry about.
However, your blood sugar levels are elevated, and your vitamin B12 levels are quite low.
Mr. Imran's heart sank. He had a feeling something wasn't right.
What does this mean, doctor?
The doctor explained that the test results suggested he had type 2 diabetes and a vitamin B12 deficiency. The news really hit Mr. Imran hard. Diabetes and a vitamin B12 deficiency? Diabetic neuropathy, in a nutshell, is your final diagnosis. He had always thought of himself as, relatively healthy. How could something like this happen?
But the condition is easily manageable, especially since we've caught them early. The key is to take action now. With the right treatment plan, you can live a long and healthy life.
The doctor went on to explain that type 2 diabetes could actually be managed through some lifestyle changes, like adjusting diet and getting more exercise, and, if necessary, using medication. He also recommended vitamin B12 supplements to address the deficiency.
I listened carefully, determined to take control of my health. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I was ready to make the changes I needed.
Armed with a newfound determination, Mr. Imran began his journey to recovery. He started by making small but important changes to his diet, cutting back on sugary drinks and processed foods, and adding more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains.
I also made exercise a regular part of my routine. I started with brisk walks in the park and, little by little, increased the intensity. The first few days were tough, but I kept going, motivated by the thought of a healthier future.
The vitamin B12 supplements gradually started working, replenishing his levels and easing the nerve pain. His sleep improved so much, and he woke up feeling refreshed and energized.
With each passing day, I felt my health and energy coming back. I could focus better at work, my mood lifted, and I had more energy to spend with my family. I was truly grateful for the wake-up call and determined to make the most of this second chance.
Months later, Mr. Imran was honestly a changed man. He had lost weight, his blood sugar was under control, and the pain in his legs was just a distant memory. He had embraced a healthier lifestyle and was seeing the rewards.
I became an advocate for early detection and treatment, sharing my story with others and encouraging them to make their health a priority. I realized my experience could be both a cautionary tale and a beacon of hope.
Seeing you healthy and happy again means the world to us. Your journey has inspired all of us to take better care of ourselves too.
Mr. Imran's story really shows the power of early intervention and the importance of listening to your body. He overcame a health scare and came out stronger, healthier, and more grateful for life.
My story is proof that we all have the power to take control of our health. It's never too late to make positive changes.
If you're experiencing unexplained leg pain, especially at night, don't ignore it. Like Mr. Imran, it's essential to consult a doctor and rule out any underlying medical conditions. If Mr. Imran had not paid attention to his initial symptoms, he might have ended up with a diabetic ulcer and wound, which can lead to damage to the foot itself. Early detection and treatment are key to managing conditions like diabetes, high cholesterol, and vitamin B12 deficiency. Remember, your health is truly your most valuable asset. Make time for regular checkups, listen to your body's signals, and don't hesitate to seek medical advice when you need it. Taking proactive steps towards your health can really make all the difference. Your body is liable to various medical conditions, so treat it with care and attention. It will reward you with a long and healthy life. Thanks. The take-home message is that diabetes can present with varied symptoms, and leg pains and burning, especially at night, may be one of these. So, take this sign seriously and follow the proper protocol to deal with it, as Mr. Imran did in this case.